The perfect robot. Tell me, before we have a look at this, Matua, if you had a robot, what would your perfect robot be able to do? Talk? That's exciting. What else might it be able to do? Do backflips. Okay, what would yours do, Chandelier? Everything that you'd have to do. So you just sit around and say, robot, do this, robot, do that. Well, you could do, maybe. It would be quite handy. I'd like to have a robot that cleans my house for me, so when I get home it's spotless and I don't have to do my washing or anything. That'd be cool. What would you do, Nick, if you had a perfect robot? What would you like it to be able to do for you or with you? Make you snacks?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Leafy?
Sprint races?
You'd want to have sprint races with a robot. Who do you think would win?
Robot.
Hey, you could program it so that you won, maybe.
Yeah. The same speed as me.
Would that be fun? Wouldn't that just be running?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What about you, Destiny?
Don't do my chore.
Sorry, it would. Shush. What your robot do? Do your chores. What kind of chores do you have to do? Yeah. What else? Yeah. Me
In the morning.
Do you know what I'd like another robot to do? Pick up the dog poo. Yeah. Then I wouldn't have to. Okay. What about you, Altia? What would your robot do? Practice passing rugby balls with you? I'd like a robot that could produce chocolate bars for me whenever I wanted them. Or a robot that can give you money.
Yeah, money.
And go outside. Right, here we go. We're recording. The perfect robot. Who's the author?
By Carol Farley.
Fantastic. Two of you get a marble.
Illustrated by Nick Marley.
Miola.
Oh, that's it?
Okay, no it's not. That's Nicholas Grace.
Oh.
Okay. The perfect robot. So we're going to read this to the bottom and then we're going to talk about what's happening, okay? We don't have to read together, but you do all have to read out loud. Sit up, thank you. Okay. Why? No, not a boy. It's nothing to do with it. It's a person.
Funny.
Read it. Go. A person or an animal that is obedient does what they are told to do.
As a child.
Stop. So you're obedient if I say come over here, please. You're not obedient if you don't listen. Okay? So put your feet out. You guys said he wore a striped shirt, but Chandelier says it's striped. How do you know it's striped and not stripped? Chandelier? What would happen if we took the D off the end? What would it say? If we took the D off the end? If we took the D off the end? Because magic E makes the I go I, so it's striped. Another way to remember if there's an ED on the word is if there's two consonants doubled, if there were two P's in the middle, Matua, then it would make the vowel sound short. So it would be not I. Okay, so how would you spell stripped? Tifai? Two P's. Yeah, stripped, but it's striped because there's only one. Okay? So he actually can read my mind. Okay, remember, oopsie, remember. Lucas, paying attention. How did we know that was striped and not stripped?
Because it has no T.
It's only got one P.
Yeah.
Okay, so how would that help us read this word? Move your hand. It has two T's, so what sound does the I in that word make? Does it go doesn't it? So is it gritted or is it gritted? Gritted, because it's got a double consonant after the vowel. Okay, so Coach Model 10, gritted. Okay, so we're looking at GIF. It's not guy, it's gy. So it's gyrations. So if you gyrate, you read that, go. You dance or move your body quickly with circular motions. Okay, so stop. Movements. You know how you guys do bang bang? And you wiggle your hips? Oh yeah, well, yeah, good one, Lucas. But you know how you you can move your hips in a circle? You know, that's gyrating. I've just lost a marble. Okay, so gyrations. Coach Model 10. Yeah, you can wiggle your butt in circular motion, so it's like something's going around. Yeah, that's it. Matua's gyrating. So if you're... What do you think the robot's doing? He's gritting his teeth, smoothing his hair, and he's gyrating. Let's read on. Let's read on. Thanks, Nick. Are you helping me read? He stuck out his and wriggled his elbows and ears. He waggled his fingers and toes. He wiggled his arms and his head. His sporty clothes sagged and bagged as he stretched and turned. His whistle bounced and bumped. He tried so hard to put his elbows in his ears that he nearly turned himself inside out. This won't work. By asking that question, Darlon has shown that he's smarter than this robot. Okay. Most of you have done this already so far, but last time we were looking at word definitions, weren't we? So we were thinking about what words mean. Today, oopsie, we'll go close. If you get there and your old ones show up, you just tap down there and it takes you back to, no you don't, we're in the right place. Okay, we're going to go right down to 19, okay, which says sequence events. I know we haven't read the whole book, but that's okay. So where it says name, just put your iPad down for a minute. Where it says name, you type your name. Yep, where it says book or topic, what was our story called?
The Perfect
Robot. So that you have to actually, Nick, Matua, to type in a box, to type in the next box, you've got to get rid of your thing. So then, from when we started to where we got up to, you're going to do the main things that happen in that story in your own words, okay? And then you're going to screenshot it and chuck it on your blog with a description. Alright, you guys need to pay attention to me, not to her. Okay? Awesome. So are there any questions about that, Altea?